All right, we are going to start with our warm-up. Start with marching. Do about 45 seconds of this, and then we'll get into our first thing of cardio to continue the warm-up. And this is going to be the last week for the band giveaway, so just make sure you're on the lookout for an email from me to see if you won. And I'll send that shortly after the class ends. Okay, so first thing of cardio that we're going to do today, we're just going to do slow jumping jacks. So these are kind of like a lower intensity jumping jack. So 30 seconds with these. You can do normal jumping jacks if you'd like, but these are just a little bit easier. Still a good warm up though. All right, let's go ahead and march it out. All right, keep on marching. Let's see who sent me a message. Keep on marching. Okay. All righty. Let's go back. Awesome. Okay. All righty. So next thing of cardio, we're just gonna do a mini squat and do a slight jump. Okay. You don't have to go like crazy high in the air. Like I'm kind of just like going, barely leaving my tippy toes. Okay. Really activating the quads. Don't have to do a super deep squat either. This one will get a little bit tiring. So just keep that in mind. Okay, awesome. Let's march it out. All righty. We are moving on to strengthening, starting with the lower body. So this first one, we're going to do 45 seconds on with this one. Really activate and warm up our hamstrings. Okay. And this one, slight bend in the knees, and you're going to lean forward, hinging at the hips until you feel stretch back there, and then you're going to come up, squeeze the glutes. All right, so lean forward. Let's come up, squeeze the glutes. This is a really good one for the hamstrings. These are called good mornings. Awesome job. All right, it's got about 10 more seconds worth of this one. Last one. Awesome. Okay. March it out. Okay. Next thing for the lower body. This is going to be a type of squat. Okay. Sumo squats. That's that wide leg one, focusing on the thigh, muscles of the inner thigh. All right. So nice wide legs. Toes are pointed out slightly. And you're going to squat. Your knees are following where your toes are pointed. Okay. Adjust if you need to. Only doing 30 seconds of this one, so 10 more seconds left. Go a little bit deeper if you can. Awesome job. All right, let's march. Okay, and we are already back to cardio. Take this off. All right. Okay, so remember we've got those slower jumping jacks or regular jumping jacks, up to you. All right, so hands are moving, feet go out side to side. Ten more seconds. Awesome, march it out, quick break before we do our squat jumps. Make sure knees are coming up high and the arms are moving here. Okay. Squat jumps, here we go. Mini squat, jump up. It's kind of one continuous movement. So there's no like pausing and then jumping, okay? Three more seconds. Awesome. All right. March it out. Sticking with the lower body, we're going to now focus on one side at a time, one leg at a time. So this first one's going to be 45 seconds each leg. What we're going to do here, you can hold on to something if you'd like. We're just going to do some nice hamstring curls. Don't really let that foot that's moving drop. You could do like a toe touch if you'd like. Kind of keep your balance, but really making sure that hamstring, back of the leg is engaged here. And you should feel a little burn on the other leg as well. Five more seconds with this one. Awesome job. Okay, let's march it out. Quick break. And then we're going to go ahead and do 45 seconds on the other leg. All right. Same thing, other side. Again, don't put your foot down fully. Just do a little toe tap if you need to keep your balance that way, okay? About 20 more seconds. Keep strong. Last one. Awesome. Okay. March it out. 30-second break. And then we're going to head to our desk for our next one. Again, focusing on one leg at a time. Adding a little bit of core here. We're going to be at a high plank angle at our desk, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the space ready for me. But so this one, we're going to do those rainbows, okay? So high plank, and you're doing like an arch with your foot. And then coming back. Engaging the glutes. Nice strong core. Definitely feeling the burn in the other leg too. Let's do one more arch. Awesome. Quick break, march it out. And we'll do the other side. All right, back to our desk. Onto the other leg. Awesome job. All right. And we march. Okay. We're going to do another thing, cardio. Then we'll move on to the core. So done with the lower body. All right, so let's do those modified jumping jacks. Few more seconds. Great job. Then march. Still got the squat jumps up. All right. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Remember, one continuous motion. And you don't have to go flying and up in the air too either. One more. Awesome. Okay. All right, core. So this first one, going to be back at our desk, high plank angle. Or you can maybe go down on your forearms too. I'm going to maybe try that today. See how that goes. We're going to be here for a minute, okay? We're just doing a plank. We're not adding anything crazy. Again, though, it's going to be for 1 minute. So get in your position, whichever one. High plank or forearms. Step back as far as you can. And let's hold it. It's going to be a little bit more difficult if you're getting down on your forearms. Still not too bad, though. I'm not so good at planks. I can feel this one more, but it's not as hard as like on the ground. Core is nice and tight. Engaged. We're already halfway done. Got 10 more seconds. There we go. Awesome. Okay, awesome job. Quick break and we'll march it out. Okay. We're going back to our desk for one last core exercise. Last time we'll be at the desk as well. I'm going to try to go for a minute on this one. Let's go ahead and get in position, high plank, and we're gonna do mountain climbers, okay? So you can go super fast if you like. I am not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to just go as fast as I can. Here. Taking your knees towards your desk. We're still engaged. We're halfway done. Ten more seconds, you've got it. Awesome job. Okay. Whew. Good job, everyone. All right, we are back to cardio. We're gonna do the upper body. Right. So remember, first ones are those jumping jacks. We can get started with those now. I want this one to be the fastest one you do today. Awesome. Okay, let's march. Great. Still doing those squat jumps. I know these are probably getting a little hard. They're hard for me too, don't worry. All right. Mini squat into our jump. Awesome. Okay. March it out. All right. Upper body. So we are going to start at in our chair. We'll do 45 seconds of this one. Then we'll do our shoulders. We're doing our eyes, T's, Y's today. And then we'll be done, okay? We've got like barely anything left. You guys are doing great. All right. Let's go ahead and have a seat in the chair. Any chair will work, whatever you have with you. And this one, we're just going to come up and back down. Come up on your armrest, back down. Again, we're here for 45 seconds, already 15 seconds gone. Really getting our shoulders a nice warm up here. Let's do one more. Awesome. I think that was 45 seconds. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. I's, T's, and Y's are next, okay? If we have time, we're going to do 2 rounds. So we're doing 3 different directions, 30 seconds each, no breaks in between, okay? All right, so we can go ahead and get going. So arms right by your side, and we're pulsing back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you pulse back. Activate the back. take a lot of time to do 2 rounds. Okay, let's do T's, pulse them back. You can orient your palms whichever way. Do this way today. All right. Let's come up high for Y's. You're not going to be able to go as far back. I also might just be really tight. I don't know. But whatever you can get, I will take. Awesome job. Okay. You can drop and we'll march for 30 seconds. We're doing the whole thing again, okay? The last strengthening thing for today. Alrighty, start low, pulse back. We're not adding the double pulses today. Just gonna go. Same thing, second round. All right, come up to a T. Let's pulse back. Okay. Let's come up to a Y. Pulse back. Last thing, only 30 seconds. Awesome job. Okay. Whew. Hard one. All right, we can start to slow it down. So slow marching. We'll still do our little bit of cardio. We'll take it a lot slower this time, okay? Make sure you're taking the deep breaths. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and jump into our jumping jacks. Again, you can take it slower. And then we're just going to go right into our squat jumps. All right. So again, nice and slow. You can don't even have to jump, just come up on your tippy toes, okay? Make sure you get a good stretch in. One more. Awesome. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get going with our stretching. So we're just going to start real simple. Just do a nice forward fold. So put your hands wherever you can, whether that be the back of the knees, down by ankles, the floor, wherever you feel it better. Go ahead and let your head hang as well. You can shake your head, nod your head. All right, and just go ahead and let your arms hang. Stretch out the lower back there. And then go ahead and grab opposite elbows and just hang. All right, so let's go ahead and slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Real nice and slow. Okay, here's crazy. All right. So let's go ahead and focus our attention on our wrists now. So we're gonna slowly pull back like that. We'll go ahead and do the other wrists as well. Slowly pull back. All right. Push down. So fingers are pointing to the floor now. The same thing. Other wrist. You can do a little bit of rotating as well. Rotate in. Rotate out. Okay. Gonna go behind our back for a nice lat stretch. Hurting today. All right. Just go to where you feel a stretch. No pain. Hold it. A few more seconds. All right, let's go ahead and switch it up. Other left. It's like right where my shoulder blade is. Okay, very last stretch of the day. We're just going to do a simple quad stretch. So go ahead and grab your ankle. You can also do this sitting in the chair. Just sit at the edge of the chair and grab your foot that way. Just let your leg hang. Nice, go ease really nicely into the stretch. Okay, and let's finish it up with the other leg. Okay, slowly let it go. And that will be it for today. Thank you, as always, for joining.